Namaste guys, Rajesh here for Namaste Tech, and in this video I'm going to do a speed test and multitasking comparison between the Moto G4 Plus and the Samsung Galaxy S7 Edge. The Moto G4 Plus is a mid-range handset that is priced at Rs 15,000, while the Galaxy S7 Edge, in my opinion, is the absolute best Android smartphone in the market right now. So why I'm doing this speed test is because last year the Moto G3 actually bested the Samsung Galaxy S6 in our multitasking and speed test. Now that was very surprising because the Moto G3 obviously was priced at less than 15,000, while the Galaxy S6 was priced around the 50,000 range. A year later, Samsung has drastically improved the software experience on the Galaxy S7, so it will be interesting to see how the phone performs against the Moto G4 Plus. A quick overview of the specifications of both phones first. The Moto G4 Plus that I'm using here packs in 3GB of RAM, 32GB of storage space, and an octa-core Snapdragon 617 chipset that is clocked at 1.5 GHz. While the Galaxy S7 Edge that I'm using here sports an Exynos 8890 chipset, 4GB of RAM, and 32GB of storage space. So for this speed test, I'll be opening 8 applications, including 3 games on both phones. This includes Angry Birds 2, Asphalt 8, Camera, Chrome, Microsoft Excel, Photoshop Lightroom, Snapseed, and Temple Run 2. So as you can see, the Galaxy S7 Edge just about managed to beat the Moto G4 Plus in our speed test. The handset was less than a second faster than the Moto G4 Plus, and this is despite it costing almost 4 times more than the latter. Anyways, let's now proceed to our multitasking comparison, where I will be opening all these 8 applications one by one on both phones and see which device managed to keep more applications in its memory. I'll start with Microsoft Excel first, and then follow it up with Chrome, Snapseed, and Lightroom. So both phones had all the applications in their memory, which is really not that surprising if you ask me, because as I have mentioned in my previous videos, applications are really not that resource intensive as games. And so most modern Android smartphones don't really have a problem in keeping them in their memory. Now time to make things interesting and load the games. I'll start with Angry Birds 2. So the Galaxy S7 Edge was significantly faster than the Moto G4 Plus in loading Angry Birds 2. We are not talking about a difference of only 1 or 2 seconds here, but more than 5 to 6 seconds, which is easily noticeable in day-to-day usage. Anyways, let's now load Temple Run 2. So interestingly, the Galaxy S7 Edge did not unload Temple Run 2 from its memory, and that allowed it to reload the game instantly. Now finally, let me open up Asphalt 8. So the extra RAM and the more powerful chipset of the Galaxy S7 Edge definitely showed its muscle here, as it did not even unload Asphalt 8 from its memory despite having 7 other applications running in the background. Now compared to our previous Galaxy S6 versus Moto G3 comparison, the way that Samsung has improved the performance of its software is really commendable. Let's now check the amount of free RAM on both phones. So as you can see, the Galaxy S7 Edge has 1.1 GB of free RAM, while the Moto G4 Plus has 1.4 GB of free RAM. But that is because it comes with a lower resolution screen compared to the Galaxy S7 Edge. So to conclude this video, the Galaxy S7 Edge was just a wee bit faster than the Moto G4 Plus in our speed test comparison. And in the multitasking comparison, the handset really showed the power of its Exynos 8890 chipset and 4GB of RAM. It was significantly faster in loading heavy games like Asphalt 8 and Temple Run 2 compared to the Moto G4 Plus. Yes, the Galaxy S7 Edge only has around 1.1 GB of free RAM, but keep in mind that the Galaxy S7 Edge has a Quad HD resolution screen, so applications on it are bound to take more RAM. This is because they will have to load high resolution textures that automatically takes up more RAM. So guys, this is the perfect example of why I do such kind of videos. The Galaxy S7 Edge is a flagship smartphone, while the Moto G4 Plus is a budget phone. So there's bound to be a performance difference between the two. But exactly what kind of performance are we talking about here? That question is something that I hope this video answered for you. And if you want me to make more speed test and comparison videos of the Moto G4 Plus with other flagship smartphones like the Xiaomi Mi 5 and the Nexus 6P, do drop in a comment below and let me know about it. Thanks for watching. Oh, and yes, don't forget to subscribe to our channel if you have not already done so.